I've just written to Jeremy Corbyn to resign from the front bench. I agreed to serve on Jeremy's front bench for a number of reasons. I had very well publicised differences with him on foreign policy and defence and national security, but I recognise the mandate that Jeremy had been given by the party, and I also have areas where I wholeheartedly agree with him.
So why have you resigned?
On tax credits, climate change, many other issues, fighting the trade union bill. I was proud to lead that work. But fundamentally, I agree with everything that Pat McFadden said about terrorism and national security, and about not being seen to develop a narrative that this is somehow the West that's responsible. And I have to look at my own conscience in that situation, and when an individual like that has been singled out for a sacking for words that I completely agree with, I think it's only the honourable thing for me to do to also tender my resignation.
But Mr Corbyn's people say that Pat McFadden was not fired for his remarks about terrorism. He was fired for, as I have it here, disloyalty to the leadership.
Well, it's simply not true. It's really, really sad, actually, that the number of lies and unfortunate statements that are coming out from the leader's office about the situation. I was with Pat just after he was informed, and it was very clear what he had been told were the reasons for his sacking. And he's a team member. He's an extremely principled individual who has served under numerous Labour governments. He's always been very clear about his own views, but he's loyally served the party both in government and opposition. And when an individual like that, my own colleague in a team, is singled out that way for views that I also hold myself, I think it's only honourable for myself also to lead the front bench.
So are you saying that we should not believe that we're being told lies by Mr Corbyn's team?
Well, you know, it's up to you what you think, Andrew. I mean, I think that things that are being said, that are being briefed out, that I've seen being briefed out this morning, are simply not true. Undoubtedly, they'll do it about other individuals. Undoubtedly, they'll do it about me. And unfortunately, one of the reasons I agreed to serve under Jeremy was actually his comments about new politics, about being open, about being transparent, about being honest, and about being straight talking. And certainly that seemed to be the case for the first few weeks and months of his leadership. And I was perfectly content with that, even on areas where I disagreed with him. His decision to give a free vote on Syria was absolutely right. But unfortunately, there is a tendency of some of those around him and in his team to be conducting some pretty unpleasant operations against people who've loyally served the party in government and opposition.